any barriers you see to ensuring that the projects get completed by kids, or that we feel any barriers we feel good about this? I think this is actually like a fun one and transfers nicely to add homework. Okay, great. I think the last 3 minutes I would like to use to kind of coming back to your original thoughts on things we want to teaching wise focus on next week. So first one would be engagement. Ideas this week for increasing engagement. Let's get 3 ideas for increasing engagement.
I think using like a lot of visuals, a lot of pictures without any text around it, just giving them a lot of resources of what things looked like.
Yes, I think use of visuals, huge. Love it. What else?
I think that maybe considering we have rambunctious boys and girls, some role playing. I feel like they need to get up and move, and maybe they can, one of my kids was really interested in the canoes this week. And so how would they do that? Can you pretend that you have an axe in your hand, carving it out? And what else did they do? And they could talk about how they had to burn the outside of the outside, I think, and I believe the inside of the canoe. So role playing.
Great. I also love that in thinking about the physical nature of the Plains Indians being nomadic, right? So I think that does explain nicely to like, oh, why are the Plains Indians moving? They're following a buffalo. Can we like follow the buffalo? Love that. Movement. What's one more idea for engagement?
I've been having our girls take notes, and like, albeit I don't see what they're writing on their pages, so I don't know what the notes look like, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter. It gives them a task to focus on, like, while they're listening to the video, and so they're like being held accountable for what they're learning, yeah, I just think it gives them some sort of job.
Great. Thinking about, is there a place, let's stop and take a note on this, or what's important. Also connected to the use of visuals, when are we stopping to sort of put up your notes or share someone's notes? Love that idea. All right, the other bucket that we wanted to focus on in next week's lesson was making the content stick and sort of the connections between lessons. Any ideas that stand out here that are different than engagement in terms of making it feel more focused content-wise?
I actually do. I was brainstorming what I want to do with my small group, and I want to create a T-chart about just like comparing the American Indians of the Northwest Coast and then the Plains. And I would like to continue to add to that so that by the end there's 4 columns and they're understanding the connection, both similarities and differences throughout the weeks.
Yes, I would say let's not underscore the value of anchor charts. So whether you're doing that via the Zoom whiteboard or doing that on a PowerPoint slide, something that the kids can come back to, a physical chart. I actually was in a math lesson yesterday. The teacher had her computer up on the sink, and she was standing in the shower using a whiteboard marker on the shower wall, real life, because it wipes off. I had no idea that was a thing. So I don't know if you want to get in that shower and make some sort of T-chart, you could do that. But thinking about ways to capture the information throughout the lesson. 2 other quick things, just so that I'm respectful of your time and thinking about the connections. 1, go back to the big ideas of each lesson. So knowing that the big ideas we just talked about across the week connect to the existential question for the week, making sure that you stay focused on that and don't try to teach every single thing. Think about each of those, the lessons by day and how they build to the essential question. The second thing I will say is try to chunk the timing. I think even looking at the read alouds, are there additional questions you want to ask? Do you want to make the reading portion shorter, the question or discussions? I think the chunking of information to make sure you hit those key points will really help the kids get to the big understanding you want them to get at. So thinking about how to chunk and really making sure that you are driving across the whole week and not just at each day in isolation.
Sorry, guys, I accidentally sent this link to my class. So if you see a bunch of kids coming on, Majora Carter kids, I'm going to send the right link. My bad.
No, I just got so excited. I was like, "Ooh, who's coming to join us?"
We have Unity meeting, and I forgot to. I thought I had gotten the right one.
That's
So
okay.
sorry.
Do you want to stay on this link?
To our daily huddle, Brittany. So we have to sign off pretty soon.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.